is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Blitz look here, pre-snap. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Looking to pass, it's Salter. That's reeled in. It's Williams. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Buffs! They strike first in this national title bout. In the national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Oregon, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Price. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
BAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's tackled at the 22. Brings up second down.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught in the backfield, it's Whittington. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, it's third down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. Quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's fourth down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tough spot for the offense here. Third and 10 back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Hayden. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
The Buffaloes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaks into open space. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've ripped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll feed the back again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Scanning the field, it's Salter. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Here we go. It's 4th down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The sure hands. It's Hayden. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Makes the grab. It's Hayden. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Defense showing blitz here. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
This will be marked down about the 25-yard line. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. But the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Trying to find some room. It's Hayden. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Salter. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Buffaloes are going to cash in the red zone. And first down right back to the running game. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To throw, it's Salter. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Fires it down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Back to throw. It's Moore. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
31, Oregon, 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Near the sticks, it's Miller. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground to see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back him all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a 1st down. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field. Offense
getting set. 2nd down play here. After The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw, threw it behind his man. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Back to throw. It's Salter. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Dropping back, it's Salter. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Hayden.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The back's got it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Bringing it out. It's Price. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And this pass is caught. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Buffaloes have first and 10 here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's Brown. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. To throw, it's Salter. Catch made on the left side. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Bowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. So Kurt, Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The sure hands. It's Whittington. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion at the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. He fires downfield. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Wide open downfield. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Picked off a crucial turnover. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Moore. Close to the tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offensive coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Hayden. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Knocked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Leaning on the run game here late. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Salter. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. The tight end makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. He let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Trying for a 4th down completion. A quick throw to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks churn out another 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Powering through. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. The 30. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example, but he's up to it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
To the air, it's Moore. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And that news should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.